Oh, yeah, Tim. We talking. Oh, we talking. Let's go, Lee.
Oh, 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 baby. It is your boy, Timmy Moose, back at it with another episode of Oh, We Talking.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the opposite direction on the camera there, but it's alright.
Pretty sick. You could read the camera, though. So
You can.
So back.
So back.
Back.
Are we, though? Are we really back?
Back.
Back
Well,
with another episode at episode 199. Ooh.
The second to last, the penultimate episode. Ooh.
What are the talkers going to do, Dan?
I don't know.
Their Fridays are not going to be the same.
You see, everybody's coming out of the woodwork now. Now that we're mentioning ending the show.
Like, oh, wait, it's actually ending? I'm like, listen, you guys have not really proved to us why we should keep... Like, but like, you guys like it. Yeah, we like a lot of things, but, you know, like, sometimes...
All good things have to come to an end.
All good things got to come to an end. You know, like I said, we still haven't seen much support.
You know, as we don't seem really sad, it might be the next episode that really hits us. Might see some tears.
I don't know.
Truly.
I think it's going to be the week after.
Big hugs.
I think it's going to be the week afterwards.
What are we going to do on a random weeknight?
Are we going to hang out? Do we just hang out?
Should we just hang out?
I don't know how that works.
Want to go to dinner or something?
I don't know how. I really don't know how to do it. Yeah, right.
Go sit in misery and watch a New York sports team.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly though, anything is better than this misery that these New York teams have been putting us through.
Yeah.
And as you guys, we're gonna let you in on a little secret right now. Me and Dan are gonna break rule number 2, which is we're gonna talk sports.
Yeah, you know what? Who cares?
Who cares at this point?
Sexual.
Really, who cares at this point? We're at the last 2 episodes, Dan.
199 weeks in. We
have
to let one go.
You know what that means? That means the next episode we talk about politics.
It is going to be it is the politics week next week. It is. Friday, by next week, there's going to be a new president. By next week.
Holy shit, man.
I guess go vote or don't. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to do.
I really don't know. I'm not your dad. All I know is Talker of the Week goes out to me and Daniel again.
People's sexiest
podcast host.
Definitely not the Kelsey brothers.
Definitely not the Kelsey bros. It was me and Dan. That article, that post was official. Some people were like, "Oh, it's a fire promo." I was like, "That's not a promo. That was not a promo. That's real. That's absolutely 100% real."
Ask people about it.
Ask the people.
They're talking.
The people are talking. You talked. We
gave them something to talk about.
We are for the talkers, by the talkers. Remember that. Nope. Doesn't matter.
Sucks.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we are for it until we're not. Which after 200.
Like, especially a lot of nerve coming from Bassart, where he's like, "I voted for Joe Rogan." I was like, "Well, that was a waste of a vote," because clearly it didn't happen. It didn't work. And another thing, Bassart's like, "How are you guys recording the episode?" Because again, he took custody of the microphones. I only get Daniel twice on the weekends, maybe. Sometimes Molly's in the picture now, so I gotta I get him a day.
You gotta hope she's working.
Yeah, I gotta like slip her company like a couple dollar bills and be like, "Hey, I'm poor. I need my friend."
My friend to come. Can he come? Can Dan come outside?
Can Dan come? Can you make Molly work so I can hang out with Dan?
Excuse me. Could Dan come outside?
Sorry, Dan. Molly said they can't. Molly's not even here. Molly said they can't.
Back off at 5 p.m. for dinner. Okay.
You know, we're getting to a point right now in life when I have to schedule like a month in advance to see my friends.
Oh shit!
Who was that?
Grand Slam.
No way. Ooh! Who was that? Who did it? Who did it? Who that?
Volpe.
Who that?
Volpe.
Who that?
Trained his pinstripes?
Who that?
Maybe not.
I actually, if I could have placed that bet, Been $120-something.
Well, by the time you're listening to this, no offense, Tim, the Dodgers have probably won the World Series because it's gonna be Friday, and there's a lot of games left.
There's a lot of games.
Unless the Yankees create history and be the first team ever to come back from 3-0 in the World Series
against the Dodgers, which would be nuts.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful swing. Yeah, so this is the rally bar.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, it might be the reason. Text the chat in the rally bar.
But yeah,
shit.
we're cooking it up. We're watching the games, and it's just one of those things right now where we're just kind of gonna go whatever. Like we got the senioritis. We still got the senioritis. It's not going anywhere. I'm just counting.
We're kind of seniorized where we're just kind of giving up.
Yeah,
we're showing up. No topic really. Just go with the flow.
I just was like, Dan. Like honestly, at this point, like our teams have just been brutally terrible for us.
It's been real rough for New York fans this past, I don't know, week.
I would say 6 years.
2 weeks.
6. Besides the Rangers, 6 years.
Well, actively going like the past 2 weeks. Like the Mets lost.
Yanks lost. Giants
suck. Jets suck. Yankees have been sucking in the World Series.
Yep. Knicks have been, I think, okay.
Monday was the first time ever that a city had like 4 major sports teams all losing the same day. Guess what? Shout out New York.
But this past Monday?
Yeah, but this Monday, yeah. It was like Yankees, Giants. I think they counted the Red Bull in there, and someone else, maybe a hockey team, maybe something else. I don't know. Yeah. Basketball, maybe the Nets.
All I know is we're down bad. We have all the money. You know, we put all the money into these teams, and
we're like the largest sports market. I mean, you can't do shit.
Besides behind California, probably I would say. California got like 15 teams.
People just want to live in the Cali.
Yeah. So honestly, it's just the Giants. I don't know what the hell happened this past week.
I think the Giants were as expected. Like coming into the season, you weren't expecting the Giants to be that great this year. No offense.
We never are.
Like the Jets are
really
killing me inside.
I just think
get rid of Greg the Leg. If this episode comes out and Greg the Leg is still on that damn team, fucking pissed.
You're taking the engine away from the Jets.
He's lost 3 games for us.
Just like they keep saying, they get like the Judge is losing his pinstripes. They're taking his pinstripes away.
Judge is so bad in the playoffs.
They're taking his pinstripes.
He's got to figure that shit out.
We're gonna take the engine away from the Jets.
Judge is so good in regular season. Just disappears for the playoffs. How? Why? Who knows?
No idea. I have no idea. All I know, I will say the one thing is the Giants did do better than the Jets against the against the
Steelers.
The Steelers. Very surprised with that actually.
Yeah, the Jets suck.
That was very I was like I didn't even see any touchdowns get completed. It felt like
it's a long game.
Honestly, I think it's because I placed some bets on that game.
Did you bet the Steelers?
I didn't do money line. I didn't do money line, but I did do stats, and none of the stats happened. The only thing I got was Tracy Jones? Was that his name? The running back.
Whatever, Tracy.
Tracy, yeah. I just had him for a touchdown, but it was a parlay, so I'm like didn't even do anything.
Sucks.
Yeah. I had really good ones. Usually Daniel Jones always runs the ball. I had him for 25 yards. He had 3. I was like, really?
Still, his defense is pretty good.
Yeah, I know, but still. I was like, all right, there's always something. Who knows? Mets did put on a good show. I will say.
Somehow won 2 games against the Dodgers.
Considering that no one really thought they were going to make playoffs, they pulled one out of their ass.
You guys were here with me watching the Mets win.
Yep.
Scream a couple times.
I'm in shambles. I mean,
you caught that? Wow.
There is some life.
What a grab by Rizzo.
There's some life, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of baseball.
You know what? I kind of enjoy. We're gonna transition it after the show leaves to watching live sports and just talking about it.
We're gonna be every other male podcast out there.
Maybe we'll just stream it. We'll stream it and watch some sports together with you guys. Probably not. Probably not gonna happen. The idea's there. Are we gonna do it?
I ain't doing shit.
No. You know what? It'd be nice to just hang out.
Yeah, we should just hang out. Yeah.
Not record it.
Not even worth. Honestly, the big difference between me when I first started, which I was 25, to now being I'm going to be 29.
That's when we started this shit? Oh my god.
It means you were 24.
I hate that. That's gross. Oh man. Man, we wasted our mid-20s doing a podcast. What you guys do in your mid-20s? Hey, Grandpa, what you do when you were 20? A podcast.
Oh, were you famous? No.
Wow. That's a little rough to say. Just bury that one down deep. Never realized that. Yeah, you said, 4 years. Coming up on 4 years.
That's 25.
That's depressing.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Good laughs.
There's been so many laughs, so many good times. It's
that's brutal.
It's honestly very hilarious.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I started with so many stories, and I had so many all this.
You don't realize how little stories you have until you try to start to record them.
The fact of the matter is, though, we've had double the conversations for 198 episodes.
Yeah, we definitely doubled down a couple times.
We definitely doubled down. I mean, we did Snapples a couple times.
Snapples. Yeah, but there's so many of them.
There's so many of the Snapple facts. But yeah, no. I some people were like, "Oh, we should." They want to be on the show still, and I'm like,
"Well, go ahead, start it up." Start it up. You want to only talk?
We don't have the capability.
We'll give you a flag.
You
can put it in your background.
We don't have the capability to even do call-ins.
If you want the IP, we'll sell it to you for the right price.
Yep, we're working on a negotiation price with another company that had stolen our.
That's our name.
Our name. And it wasn't me or Dan. I don't know who did it. But they do have a section on their website that says podcast.
If you want to talk, we're talking for one more episode.
For one more episode. One more freaking episode. He's safe. Wow, I thought he was safe on that one.
Beautiful.
Honestly, I think the fact that we're talking bad about our teams, Dan, is
so we're in the rally bar.
We're in the rally bar, again, and we're gonna keep saying the rally bar because
this is where we've been. We've been in the rally bar the past however many weeks now. I don't know. Time all merges together when you're.
So Bassard told me the other day, today actually, he was like, I'll only be gone for 4 episodes. I'm like, dude, you've been gone for 2 months.
Yeah, I don't think it's been 4 episodes.
Yeah, I was like, you've been gone for 2 months. He was like, no, I wasn't. I was like, you have not been here for the 90s. I was like,
missed all the 90s.
He goes, yes, I did. I was there for 1. I was like, yeah, Bassard, you were here for. You missed 1. Then you came back, and then you were gone. I was like, you might as well not even been there.
That's it.
I was like, you're lucky.
We'll have to see if he wants to join us in the rally bar for the ultimate episode.
He was like, oh, we'll talk. We'll figure it out. I go, don't do me a favor. Don't patronize me. Don't you dare patronize me.
You know, that song? This is the end.
This is the end. Linkin Park. I just, a lot of good memories.
Burning out, I think, is what's going on here.
Burning out.
Just when you do not just about 200 episodes.
Not a lot of motivation.
Every week.
Not a lot of, motivate. Like, right now, the last 2 weeks.
If we were making, money on this, I think it's a different story, but.
Yeah. I can't even buy me and Dan.
It's a sad,
we can't even buy.
Downfall.
We've been drinking water on these episodes because we can't even afford beer anymore.
Please donate beer for the next episode.
Please donate beer. I'm drinking, 2-week-old beer right now.
Throw us $20. We'll buy a 12-pack. We'll get hammered for the last episode. How about that? Do it live.
We'll do it on a Sunday. We'll do it on a weekend.
We do. I don't know if you have the day off next week.
No.
You don't get that.
I don't think I get that. I don't think I get that.
I'm off on election day.
You're off on election day. Well, why are you off on election day?
This is election day. They want people to vote.
They want people to vote.
You're not off.
I voted already. All right. I voted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea, honestly, what's going on. Me and Dan are just killing time right now.
We're having fun. I guess if you want to call it fun.
Shout out to Singapore.
Shout out to Singapore, yeah.
Second most listens out of all the countries.
We were just looking at it before this.
We have 500 listens from Singapore over the.
Who you are? You never hit us up.
Yeah.
Well, if you did and we didn't answer, I'm sorry, but
yeah,
sick. Appreciate you. Much love. Love you guys.
And then the people in Frankfurt, Germany. Shout out
there.
Really shout out.
Have any of us been there since? No, they're just
No.
no one's Singapore either.
No.
They're just there.
They're just there.
Pretty sick.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Unless somehow one of our stickers or something or a post made it somewhere over there, and somebody's like, you know what? Fuck with these guys.
I don't know who they are.
They're talking.
They're talking.
Hey, you're talking while we're talking. Pretty sick.
I feel like it's like the first episode we ever done.
It's not as brutal as
it's
the
not
first
as brutal. I mean,
I gotta go back. The first episode was freaking
the pilot.
Wow. We were just sitting there. No topics.
I just kept saying, "How you doing?"
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
I was like, we say a little, "How you doing?"
Sweetheart.
Yeah. We just kept.
Don't worry about sweetheart.
We just kept quoting vines.
I think that's what we'll have to do next episode. Do some studying on what we used to talk about. And reminisce on the good old days.
I don't have time for that one.
On the good old days. Just look at the names of the episodes and take a guess.
Maybe the 5-year anniversary, Dan. So a whole year later.
Come back.
Just do one episode. All right, guys. 5-year
one episode a year. We'll just keep taking out an episode.
We'll be like Jimmy Tatros.
So we can have one episode up.
Yep.
At all times.
We'll be like Jimmy Tatros.
Yeah. We don't know if we're gonna lose the episodes. Probably.
Most likely.
Not lose them. SoundCloud's just gonna hide.
No, we'll lose
90% of them. So if we ever come back and pay them,
like 95,
we can bring it back.
Like 95.
But if we don't, you'll have 3 hours of content from us. I guess. How they pick and choose which ones they hide and don't? No idea.
At least we're on YouTube. By the way, Dan, can you hit him with the medias? By the way,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, can you hit him with the medias?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. This time it does.
Episode 199. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go leave a like. Go leave a comment. Go share it. Go buy some merch still. Look, we're still up there. You can buy this hat. You can buy this hoodie. Wherever the fuck the thing is. Look.
I could have
Bang. You can do that.
I could have worn my hoodie. I have 3 hoodies. Honestly, the amount of clothes that I have bought, compared to the amount that I have given away, you would think I have zero. Like, I have no clothes.
They give away a lot of
shit.
I
give a lot. I give a lot of merch.
You bought like 1 million of the St. Patty's Day shirts.
I did. I bought like $500 worth of it.
Pretty sick.
And the best was
we have like $600 in the account.
Yeah.
90% of it's us.
Yeah. The funny thing was with the shirts, I got a stack of the shirts, took them about 8 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It took them like a month and a half or whatever it was, and I complained, and then they wound up sending me a new batch. So I was like, okay, I got double. So I got money basically got money out of it.
Got a couple free ones in there.
It was well deserved. I mean, I literally booked it.
It took forever, yeah.
Literally like 4 weeks before St. Patty's Day. And I was like, where
they came like 3 weeks after.
They came like 2 weeks after.
I know, it's on the next St. Patty's Day to get
I literally had to. I was like, I don't know who got what shirt, but
who wants one?
I was like, who wants one? I was like, they've been in my room just in a basket. But
yeah, crazy. This is 199 weeks in a row. If you would have thought we could admit to 199 weeks in a row.
People thought we were going to be done after a year.
I'm kind of surprised we went this long.
4 years, Daniel. Actually, you know what? Math doesn't even math right, because it's not even 4 years. Technically, it's not even 4 years.
We're a couple weeks short, yeah. We have to go to 208 to reach 4 years. It's 52 weeks a year.
It's 52 weeks.
So look, Lil Mo and Cooge were just on the screen, yelling.
Wait till we're there, Dan.
I'm not going to the fucking World Series. You got any mind? You know how much they pay for those tickets?
Damn, we'll just take the money out of the
What? One of us could go. half of us could go. Send the nosebleeds. Shit.
By the time we actually
just sit in the rally bar and watch it on my phone.
By the time we do that, Dan, guess what's gonna happen? We gotta go to LA.
We can do it for the next game.
No, I don't know. I think we've calmed down a lot over the year. I mean,
there's a lot less jumping around. Still jumping around, but
the past year,
within reason,
I've done less traveling, but yet I feel like I've seen everybody less.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I feel like people just stop. We're getting old, Tim. We're getting old. People stop hanging out.
I missed like 2
homies.
years. I missed 2 years.
Miss your mid-20s.
I feel like I was in like a frozen time capsule, And
you just skipped over your mid-20s?
I feel like I just kind of like, hey guys, I just unfrozen. Where is everybody?
Yeah, because you had the shore year.
Yes. And then I
Then
just
a
traveled.
normal-ish, but you traveled a lot.
Yep.
Then 2 years where people haven't done shit.
I mean, last year I was busy too. I was just all over the place working, and then like I was doing a lot more nights. That's what it was. I was just working nights.
Yeah.
So.
And then like you get the FOMO of whatever someone would send you
Yeah.
something.
And then
And you're
everyone's like,
sitting there
I would have to leave the group chats.
2 a.m.
I left the group chats, and everyone's like, well, "Are you
And
okay? Why are you leaving?"
Edit right back in.
I'm like, I don't want to be in the group chat. I'm literally working, and you guys are giving me like anxiety because I'm missing out on all the fun. Like that.
And the second you stopped is the second all of that stopped.
Yeah.
It's like rare. We go out for birthdays now. That's about it.
We go out to birthdays.
Birthdays and the random like, oh, we're going to the city today. You want to go? Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Maybe depends. I'm like, the stars gotta align for me. I gotta be like mentally prepared. You gotta tell me like a couple of days before. If I'm going to the city, like
They don't give you a Friday 3 p.m. Tim, we're going to the city tonight.
I'm like, I'm not mentally prepared for that. I can go local. I'll go out locally right now.
I haven't gone out local, like to a bar on Staten Island just to go to a bar on Staten Island.
This past Friday, I was out till like almost 3
on the
o'clock.
island.
Yep, on the island. Me and I went out to Joyce's, and then after I watched the Yankees, watched that upsetting, very sad.
Need a drink after that.
Yep, I was already drinking already. Then I went home, and I was like, "This is too damn early for me right now."
Going out.
I was like, and Victor texted me. I was like, "Victor, what are you doing?" He picked me up. We went to JD's, and then after that, we went to good old Talk of the Town.
Where's JD's?
It's Flanagan's.
Oh.
Yeah, they changed the name.
Yep. Whack.
Looks exactly the same. Actually, I can't even say it looks. It's the same
Same
layout.
thing. It's just
modernized. It doesn't look like an old Irish bar.
Whack.
They tried to make it look like a sports bar. But yeah, so that's what we did. And then I hit the wall. Like I was fine. And then I just hit that.
Once you hit that wall,
I hit that social wall. I was like,
I'm done.
And Victor's like, wait, really? I was like, yep. I'm like, I'm so tired. I just want to go home. My thing was, I was just tired. I was so exhausted from
work. You also had
work.
like a long ass week.
Yeah, I had a long week. And it was a long week because I was fine, and then I started talking about that week. I just got a wave of exhaustion of like PTSD.
Nice.
Yeah, and then you were in a conference,
Well, during the week, yeah.
During the week, I was like, wow, man.
Kind of weird. Talking about bridges.
Hey, it was good. Good stuff.
Whole lot of smart ass people in that room. I'll tell you that much.
See, that was the thing when I went to school. All right, I felt like I was smart, but then I would talk to some kids at school, and I was like, I'm an idiot. I'm like a legit idiot. Like these kids
how do you know that?
I'm like, how do you remember this?
That's crazy.
I need a reference.
People too. They have like all the manuals like memorized, so they can tell you exactly where to find some shit about something else.
The codes. Like, I mean, just talking to people like now in the work field,
but to still remember it, so impressive.
I go, how do you have the time to study these codes and memorize?
Well, there's one guy. He's like PhD, doctor, all this nonsense, PE, and I'm talking to him that I work with.
Yeah.
He'll be like, "Oh no, you can find that in like this manual in this section." I'm like, how do you remember that? I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, someone will tell me a code, I remember the code, and then the next week goes by.
I don't remember that?
Nope.
Why would I remember that? It's in a manual. I can look it up.
I could just Google search it and say the code.
It's not that simple. I used to be like, yeah, I could just Google that. Why do I have to like know this? No. You gotta search through shit before you find all that.
Just get the PDF version of the code book and then just search. Control F it.
And you hope there's only one location it's in.
900 search. All right, there we go.
Never mind. Slowly. What? No.
We're just gonna shoot through these.
And it hits you in 12 different table of contents pages first.
Oh shit!
Like, great. Well, it's there too. Let
me write that down. Let me write that number down. Let me go back to it. Let me see if that's it. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so there is a good chance you might hear us on AM radio. Don't know how we're gonna do that yet, but
We'll do it live.
we'll get on AM radio. I think that's gonna be very interesting.
If we had a talk show on AM radio.
This isn't 1010 radio. No, this is Oh We Talking.
What number would you want to be?
I don't even know what numbers you can do on AM radio.
I don't know what station was that.
I like to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You know,
That's pretty sweet.
But I guarantee that's
it's not a number. It's
definitely taking that number. I don't even know how that works.
I don't even know what number it goes up to. I'm gonna be honest. I barely listen to AM.
Honestly,
I'll listen to sports, like the Jets over the radio, and then break my heart. The Mets over the radio.
Speaking
break
of like hearing commentators for sports, they are the most jinx cursed.
Oh, the worst
people
worst
ever.
people. I hate them.
Oh, he hasn't hit a home. He hasn't missed a field goal in like 20 attempts. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know, there's never been a walk-off in a situation like this. Oh, great. See you later.
Oh, wow, he's doing really great, this pitcher. You know, I don't think anyone hit him 3 home runs later. I'm like, are you kidding me? Shut up. Who did that? Who dat? Who dat?
Just Smith.
Who dat? Smith? Smith hasn't done shit a whole time. That is ridiculous. That is a heartbreak.
Third postseason. Will Smith. Say my wife's name out your mouth.
Out your damn mouth. I can't believe. Honestly, I'm very happy that. Wow, that was the 6th recorded. What? That was a record 6 across a single postseason. I guess that's the 6th time it ever happened that a Grand Slam
has been hitting.
Was hitting in a World Series,
Crazy.
Which we had 2. We had 2 in this, which is wild. This honestly
history.
Here's the thing, I wouldn't mind. All right, I'd be a little more like easygoing if it was like, let's say 2-1 a series. I'm like, okay, all right, like, you know, whatever. We got it in there.
Yeah.
No, we are
3-0 is rough.
3-0 is insane.
Brutal.
It's very, very rough.
I crack up. You know what's rough but kind of crazy? The Jets. They keep breaking records this season, but it's all like bad things. Like they'll do something and it's like, oh, this is when teams are in this situation, they were like 750 and 0. Now it's the only team that do it is the Jets. Like,
there's got to be some of these stats are just.
You know what
it is?
You can make anything up.
Sports got so like
it's all analytical now.
You know what it is? It got to the point where everyone's like, there's so many records that are like almost impossible to break at this point.
You gotta make shit up.
They have to make shit up, or the fact that it's like
the fact that you figure something out like that.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
This is the. Only 7 people on the 12th day of this month have ever done XYZ. It's like, what? That doesn't make sense. I was like, they probably only had like 3 seasons of like that game on that day. Like,
yeah, I keep seeing like the Jets. It's like, no, the Jets have done this, and this. And then the first team to ever lose like that. Like, well, how the fuck did you figure that stat out?
I love when they do the age. But like they go like based on like months and days. Or
oh
like,
yeah.
He was the first.
He's the youngest.
He's the youngest 23 in like 11 months and 10 days to do
16 hours.
I'm like, okay, what are we doing? What legit are we doing? I don't.
You gotta make it excited. It's a stat. You gotta give something to look up.
I don't know.
I remember that stat. That'll be on trivia 8 years from now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who hit a home run?
That's another thing.
That went 114 miles per hour at it was a 2-1 pitch, the bottom of the 6th in
right. That's
May 7th of 2004.
That's another thing that I've seen people. Like I can remember like, oh, like this player got a touchdown or like whatever it is, like that big touchdown in that game, right? Maybe like the past really big game.
People that remember that shit, I have no idea.
They go, oh, it was the 10th quarter of the
third down and 6.
I was like,
4 minutes and 32 seconds left in the quarter.
The quarterback dropped back. He almost got hit and
followed the ball.
I was like, wait, what? I'm like, what? And like some
broke tackle and it was whoever
like the Giants
missed the tackle.
Like the Giants World Series against the Patriots. Either one. I said World Series. Super Bowl against either one of them. I know the last 2 minutes of each drive was electric. I could not tell you what play was what.
Well, at what time?
What time was what? I just know. Okay.
What happened?
I just know. Okay, he threw the ball. He caught it on his helmet, and then
electric.
And then it was electric. And then they did something else. And then they scored. And then Plexico Burress did a great catch in the end zone. I'm like, That's all I like. It's
I don't know.
terrible.
Some people just have a little knack.
Like
Statism.
Like the thing is like you and me are good with movies.
I love movies.
But the thing is like
sometimes I can know a quote who said it. I'm like I don't know. Or I know a movie really well. And I'm like I can't quote it for the life of me.
Yeah,
but
here's the thing also for me, I'm very good at quoting a movie the second I watch it the first time. But if I watch a game, it just doesn't stick. It's
unless it's like a huge, like memorable play. I'm not remembering shit from.
Like even the movie Longest Yard. I remember all of the one-liner punches, but the actual game, I don't remember. I just remember like oh yeah this happened that happened, but I don't remember like when it happened.
The guard won the first half.
Yeah, I don't know.
Prisoners won the second.
Is that what it was? I don't remember.
And then won last second.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. A little halftime show, yeah.
Yeah, a little halftime show.
Did you believe that?
Yeah, this is a lot better. I don't know why. Last week should have been.
Last week dragged today.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Last week.
I think because we came in like no real topic and we we're a little down in the dumps.
Probably. But we were doing pretty well though. I mean, it was also it was a Sunday, I guess, during the day.
Oh yeah, so it was a quick turnaround on recording.
But yeah, I'm gonna give this is the part of the show talk. If you'd like to give an amazing shout out to these sponsors, because without these sponsors, after 190 episodes, this show would still continue. Although I don't know after 200, I can't say on behalf of that. But Dan, would you like to go first? Or you want me to do it?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. You know what? Shout out to a nice fall day.
Oh, yeah, brother.
We've been
it's getting real crispy out.
It is, but even right now, it's still not that bad.
I thought it was gonna be colder.
Ooh, I got a better one.
Sure.
I got a better one. Double down right now. And this is the only time I'll give a nice shout out to it, and that is daylight savings when it's on the weekend. Because
doesn't it always seem like
I don't know.
Isn't it always like the third Sunday of?
I don't know. All I know is
I think it's always a Saturday into Sunday.
It's the best thing because if I'm at the bar,
you get an extra hour.
You get an extra hour at the bar.
Oh, you lose an hour.
No, it's fall ahead, right?
Yeah, well, full. Yeah, that's the way when it's.
Yeah, spring. Yeah, and I'm like, that one sucks. Because that one
fall, you're like, oh wait, it's still 1 o'clock.
I always feel bad for the workers, people that are working at that shift.
I think we talked about this last week too.
Yeah, probably. It's just
still in your mind.
It's still
You're ready for it.
It's like think about it, like you're up there like.
I think it's it's coming up, right?
Yeah, it's next weekend. It's this weekend.
This weekend?
I think so.
Ah, sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go out on Saturday night, there, friends.
That was the thing that really like sucked though. Was during COVID, Halloween night fell into
that.
Yes, and I was like,
couldn't do shit.
You couldn't do shit, and I was like,
probably on Zoom.
Yeah, probably. But I was like that year was electric. Like you had so many great dates because you also had You had Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday.
Ooh, that's gross.
Yeah. What do you have, Danielson?
Shout out to good friends and family. Just enjoying a good time.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna give a congratulations to Dom and Rachel and Jen and Matt. I just had this past weekend.
Double wedding weekend.
We had double wedding weekend. I was a little sad that I couldn't go to Dom's. I know he invited me like
last minute,
like 2 hours before the wedding.
Literally.
I was like I would love to.
I was like, Dom, you can't do that. I'll text him. He's gonna say no.
Yeah, I was like, if he told me like 2 days before, I probably would have considered it. I was like, he told me when I was at work running around. I was like, I'm not mentally.
He's literally on the bus after the church.
Yeah, I don't know. He was on the bus heading to. I was like,
no, after church. Yeah, they're already married.
I saw that on Instagram. And I was like, what? I was like, how are you? Like, I'm not even at the reception.
I was like, Dom, he's not gonna you can't do that.
He's like,
so I'll text him.
He told me he was like,
I feel like that's wrong.
He's only in Princeton. I was like, I'm not going all the way out to Princeton. I was like, congratulations. I was like, I unfortunately not mentally prepared to be.
We're gonna have to loop back on that for the catching chance. not for him.
Right.
But we'll see.
All right. Going back to the nonsense. Wait, what was your talking? What was yours?
Oh, good. Spending a good time.
Oh
Friends,
yeah,
family.
good. That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to this with the sports.
Shit, go back to this. We're talking daylight savings for this. Oh, that was your sponsor.
Back to you, Ollie.
Back to you, Olga.
Oh my god.
What Wellington?
I'm Walter Wellington. So dumb.
We spent so much time on that.
Oh my gosh. Talkers. Any new talkers right now, please go on YouTube and look up March Beardness. It was electric. I don't even know if we ever finished it.
It was like 2 a.m. No, we finished March Beardness.
We did.
I don't know. We just had these long ass promos for it with Walter Wellington.
People are like, "What are you guys on?"
H2O guy.
H2O guy.
We were recording it during COVID at like 2 a.m. in Bizarre's apartment because for whatever reason we recorded late as shit back in the day. When we first started, we'd show up at like 11 to midnight.
It's because he didn't get it at work.
And then we'd be there till 1:30. It's H2O guy.
I was like, I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted. Yeah, though that still the cringiest, funniest thing was like.
That's what we don't got spark. We're not doing that shit.
I'm doing one hit like promos. Like trying to really do it.
But like, if you look at our old promos, what time we used to do like full on scenes. I'm walking, no, do it again. Do it like this. Do it like this. And it's super cringy.
You know what it is? Honestly, that goes back to you talkers. If you gave more acknowledgement to these videos, maybe I would have kept doing these.
I was looking back at them; they're so fun. We did the horse one.
Yeah, that one's iconic. It's such a great one.
I still got fucking 7 horse masks. Son of a bitch.
The horse mask, the rock paper
wasn't
scissors.
even for this.
We did rock paper scissors.
The rock paper scissors.
Yeah, big rock paper scissors.
Man, you don't know when you're in the good old days until you're out of them.
Gosh, I don't know how we were pumping those out once a week. I was like, we gotta pace these out, guys.
I don't know. Guys, I don't got time for this. I can spend so many hours on this, and I'm traveling to
I was like, I can't
Colorado.
Do this. I can't do these, guys. I'm losing the ideas. I don't know. But yeah, no. So honestly, shout out to those people that were before then, the OG talkers. Yeah, you know.
Remember that's when more people were committing and telling shit about the show.
Yeah, like even Joe's a little slacking. Joe.
Shout out to Joe too.
Shout out to Joe and Samantha.
Kid. Shout out Sophia.
Yeah.
Little Fia.
Little Fee.
Little Fee. You hate that? I don't care. Little Fee.
Went from Sophia.
Little Fee.
To Soph. To Sophie.
Little Fee.
Little Fee. Oh shit! But yeah,
that's crazy too. First time as a kid
of this one for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, you see, the problem is we're running out of talk. After this episode, it's gonna be, hey guys, you talking? We're gonna say no. We're not talking.
No.
The answer to that question will finally be no. We're talking to town. Shout out talking to town.
Yeah, right. We're just gonna do
you talking? Yeah. 3 a.m. See me out there. I haven't been there in so long either.
Honestly, talkers, give us topics. Send us topics. Maybe
for the last one, if you're still here listening to us.
At this point, truthfully, even Q&A, ask us questions and we'll answer them. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'll probably answer them. I don't really care at this point. Really lost all the spark.
That spark's still here. Look at this.
We got it. We still got spark. Me and Dan still got the spark.
We got the funk.
Get the word. This episode's got the funk.
We're actually pretty good today. We're 40 minutes in already.
I can only imagine how bad and off track we got, but it worked.
You know what? That's what talking's all about.
That's what talking is all about. I want to do the other segment, and it is called Catch These Hands. Catch these hands. Ding, 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 ding. This is the part of the show talk, because we like to talk about something that really bothered us, irked us, pissed us off. Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's an everyday problem, maybe it's a third world problem, maybe it's just your problem.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's technically our problem, but it's your problem as well. Maybe you can relate.
Yeah. I could go first, I guess.
Yeah, Dan.
I'm gonna jump back to this wedding, and I apologize to Rach for this. I'm gonna catch the hands this week.
Why?
Because I got a little too drunk. I've made it approximately 10 to 20 minutes into the reception.
Oh my gosh.
Pants falling down.
No.
Molly sent me to the room to change a room, and I never made it back to the reception. I missed the fun part of the wedding. I made all the good parts. I made all the important parts.
Yeah.
I just missed the fun part of the wedding.
Wow. How long was that bus ride?
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and then I got there, kept drinking.
Yeah, see, there was no way.
Cocktail hour.
There was no way.
All I ate was a bagel.
There was no way I was driving that far.
I started drinking old fashions at the cocktail hour, and that was it for me. Your boy was in the dirt. Danny Mumbles was out.
That's
about.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I apologize. They didn't seem too upset. I think Molly worked on me, but
probably.
I feel bad.
Okay.
But
you were in the doghouse for a little bit?
No, maybe the day.
Maybe the day.
But like, you know what? I was there for all the important parts. Made the photos. I just didn't make the fun party part. Saw the friends. Made through that.
Just didn't see the lights.
Yeah. Well, like even worse, like I was in the room, blacked out me. I guess just couldn't do it. I FaceTime Molly about 32 times.
Oh my gosh.
Because if you were at least sleeping, it wouldn't have been that bad. But like, no, you're just up hammered.
Just made it work.
Yeah. John will catch this next week. Sorry again, Dom and Rachel, if you're listening to this.
At least you admit it.
Rough for your boy.
Honestly, my catch these hands is gonna go out to myself for these sports bets.
Now look at us. Both catching the hands this week.
We got to talk over the week, Dan. We might as well give ourselves, catch these hands. No matter what I do with these sports bets, and I know I shouldn't bet, I do anyway because I'm like, I have money left over in the account. So I'm like, all right,
I can bet it back.
I can win it back. And
it's free money. It's house money once it's in the account.
Yeah, I just don't. You know, it's also when you know people and they put their winnings in, and you're just like, I gotta put something in. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta win. I literally just changed my strategy up, and it's really not working out.
Yeah.
It's like the parlays I'm doing. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do individual bets too.
Rangers playoff game was the worst thing that ever happened to you.
It was. It really was. Not only did the Rangers lose, but I lost more money with gambling, trying to think I could win the money back.
And you haven't stopped.
It's really, honestly, my loss of wins isn't terrible.
But now you're sports gambling.
But it's worse than I would really want.
After religiously going, I'm not gonna sports game.
Well, this is why I didn't want it. And I'm just glad I don't live in Jersey.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like,
I can't do that.
That itself is like, if I'm bored.
It's so tempting, you know. Nah, whatever.
Well, because like we play in the games.
What's $50 to like throw it in there?
I can't. I can't do that.
That's like every day.
Like literally, if I have money in my account,
you'd have to set a limit for yourself.
I can put 10. Let's say I put $10. There's $10 already in the account. I go in there. I'll play those $10, and then I'm like, what's a little bit more? I'll throw 100 back into the account.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I
got one back.
And then I stop at like 40, and then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, it's the weekend, and I gotta put money towards. And I'm like, wait a second, I want put some more money in on some bets, and then
you know what? You're lucky you weren't doing that when you had the shore house.
Yeah.
You would have spent so much more money.
Yeah.
Or possibly won, but most likely lost.
There was guys at my house. We were at the. They would play roulette, and they would do roulette, and if they won,
buy some.
They'd buy around. Yeah, buy around. And people would literally like chip in. They're like, oh, $20. So you would have have like 10 people doing $20 and putting it all in black. like wild. I'm like, that's $200 on that.
Electric.
Everyone goes nuts.
I'm in next time we go.
Because at that point you're like, all right, that's basically that person's paying giving us $200 for like of drinks for that, So it was worth it.
It's pretty electric.
Yeah, and then if everyone loses, like, all right, it was just $20. Yeah, exactly.
Not a sick.
So yeah, that's my catch these hands.
Nice.
I guess we'll wrap it up at that point, Daniel.
Sure.
Hopefully the next pull out. I don't know.
It's 4 or 5, 5 or 5. So right now we have no idea.
We have no idea what's going on.
Maybe consult him if you know the outlook. If they're still in this series by the time this episode comes out, it's pretty sick. Not, it's a shame.
Actually, no, it ends on Friday.
There's no travel.
Oh no, it'll be end on Saturday then.
Right?
Yeah. So it'll be Wednesday's game 5.
Yeah, Wednesday game 5, travel day Thursday.
Yeah.
Game 6 Friday,
Saturday.
7.
Wow. Well, all right,
If they make it
Walkers.
that far.
We'll
It's
see what
crazy.
happens. Either I am will be very excited and happy next week, and maybe have a story at the parade, or
The parade. Freaking show's gonna end before the parade.
oh snap, you're right. Actually, no, it won't.
If we record before the parade.
Nope.
Wait for it.
We'll have to do it after.
Wait.
It'll be that Thursday. It would have to be that Thursday. But till then, talkers, I hope everybody really does remember to feed their goldfish, because I will not be reminding you, most likely, after 200.
That's it. And, fuck your shoulder.
And that's it. Do not pay your producer. Don't pay your fucking producer. Right? All right, pay your producer. All right,
Sure.
just not
Whatever you
ours.
wanna do.
Whatever you want to do. See you later.
Sure.
Skr,
Pay
skr.
us. Man, this Friday was brutal. It was just such a long day, though. I started drinking at like 10.
Yeah.
Then, whatever, we did church. Then the bus was like hour and a half.
So that's done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, well, we checked into the hotel. We're in the room for like 20 minutes, maybe.